Hi there, sign of Pisces. This is Kim here to do a reading for you guys. It's your next 48-hour reading. Thanks for joining me. I hope you will get extremely connected with this reading and my energy by visualizing this divine white light that goes through your chakras, grounding you and going up out your crown chakra and above and all those other chakras that are over there. To connect with me. I do the same thing, and then we meet on that unified field. So I need to buy some more Palo Santo for sure. Getting kind of low on that. All right. Confidence in your magic. We have the fates here, guys. So this divine white love, this light that we're connecting to, it's with your angels, with your spirit team. Getting messages here for Pisces. Just moving right along the next 48 hour. They're going good this time. There's overflow. And as I say that, there's overflow. Oh, there's sacred contracts being rewritten. You can rewrite them, you know. You can have unconditional love and acceptance for a situation and then move on. In fact, that's the best way to move on. Is that unconditional love. Usually there's a lesson, and if you want to know what the lesson is, it's almost always unconditional love. It almost always ties back to that. No need in making something complicated. I have the overflow card. Overwhelm and plenty. There's no breakthrough spread needed for you all. The break on the Ace of Pentacles. And the Knight of Swords is really, or what might have been the Queen of Swords, doesn't matter. Swords has to do with your determination, dedication, your focus, and some kind of new path. I was made for loving you, baby. Was made loving you is the song that I was listening to right before. It was Youngblood doing a remake. Even did a remake of Linger from the Cranberries. I was very happy. Don't usually listen to that person. Don't know him very well, but will listen from now on because those were some good songs that they chose. One, for their voice, but two, just to choose good songs. Okay, so what do we have? I have overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. Coming out also with the Seven of Cups makes me feel like it's in the uprights. Makes me feel like this is about your choices. Your choices. And then I have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. That's got me a little confused. Maybe the choices are confusing. You're wanting what's reciprocal. I don't know if this is reciprocal or this is overflowing on all levels. Overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. The Tower. What wasn't fair? What wasn't reciprocal? Oh, wow. The scales of karma are just, they're balancing it all out. I don't even like the word karma that much. Don't like to use it. But in this sense, you're getting something because it's like owed to you by the universe. I don't know why or what you went through. Whatever it is, it's big. And it's crumbling anything that is not, at least at the minimum, equal. Okay, at the minimum, if it's not equal, it's out. Because what's to come in is overflow, and only those like worthy of experiencing your overflow with you will be there. Well, you're very protective of this. Yes, you are. Mother of Pentacles, Mother of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. You're very protective over this, either this creation or something. This is usually associated with being brave, bold, confident, very attractive. And fiery. Like that snake's going to get you if you try to get its eggs. Alright. Four Wands. Father of Pentacles. The fire. You don't want to fight anymore with this energy. And you want to make big moves to move on. That's what I'm going to say. Father of Pentacles. Looks more like a jackalope to me. Ever seen a I've never seen a jackalope, but I don't even know if those exist. I think they're just like for a stuffed wall thing. I don't know. Maybe you can tell me if you know about the jackalope is. So we're making some big moves going towards some kind of big like I said, something's coming in your way. It's money, it's commitment in the right areas. Oh, wow. And then it's like also avoiding some kind of, like, I just think these energies don't even want to try to fight you, tell you the truth. Okay, because this energy comes around when people are in that fighting mode, when they're wanting to just be aggressive and nasty. And so when the Five of Swords is in the reverse, no one's going to lure you into, and these would be energies too afraid to even confront you. And then I have the Star. And then I have the Star. You're going to be shown the way, like a candle in the dark. Your spirit team is showing you how it is that you're going to move forward and go after what you want. And nobody's going to get in the way. Not with this energy or aura that you're putting off with the Mother of Wands. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I feel like this is you embodying this energy, Pisces. It's very like, yeah, I know I'm attracting a lot of things, maybe even things and people I don't want because you are so attractive at this time, but you'll bite. Like, you'll bite and you won't be afraid to. And so therefore, there's these energies that may be running really quick to either challenge you or think that they're going to say something. They might say things behind your back. Things might be said or thought, of course, thought, sure, behind your back, right? But nobody's going to step to you, come to you, step to you. Wait, I need some more coffee. Hang on. Okay, so that's my tarot part. We're gonna keep going. We will probably still use tarot. That, like, I'm using this tiny tarot anyway. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups. All these options. I got options. I got options. You got options. You got the Hermit and you got the Ten of Wands. Maybe in the reverse makes sense. I don't usually take the tiny ones in reverse, but that kind of makes sense that you're letting go of some burdens, going within, and you're needing to make the choice of what to prioritize. What to prioritize. I was meant for loving you, baby. You were meant for loving me. Whoa. The voice. There we go. Maybe that's why I was singing. This is your authentic voice. There's this vibration, resonance that comes from your voice. Literally feels almost angelic because of the power in it. Because of the power in your authentic voice. There's something about the voice, that your voice, that is pulling others also. And this is, the black egg is the throat chakra speaking and being authentically you. What else do you want to give us? The hawk. Oh, I love the hawk. I love the hawk. The hawk is a bird that, man, when you see it flying around, you ever see them flying like in big circles, you know, when they're making this big, like, there's some, I don't know too much about birds, but I do watch birds quite a bit. And I've seen them make like big, you know, loops around an acre of land, huge loops to just, their wings are so majestic. The span of them is usually a lot bigger than what you think, especially if they get really close to you. I would pay attention to any birds that are getting close to you, that fly above you or right next to you, and what direction they're flying in. Always think of the most positive thing, okay? So, meaning, when you're trying to interpret, what does it mean when a bird is like, don't just Google that stuff. Like, ask yourself what that means. So if a bird is flying above you and it's going up higher in the sky, then you're about to soar and take off to new heights, right? If it's kind of going plateau, then you're doing really good. Keep it up, right? You're steady, you're focused. If it lands, then you have a destination that's coming up pretty soon. And it's nature trying to tell you about that. It's kind of how, now this is how I formed it myself. I don't really like all the ideas of anything in nature that's giving you a sign to scare you, because I don't think that I don't think it quite works like that. I think if you're getting messages from spirit, there are going to be things that are usually to help you. I'm sure that there's the exception, but I would just always go with what in your gut feels like it could be the best message. That's usually what Spirit's trying to tell you. Pick the best message, and then better as an outcome, or more than you thought of as an outcome. I was meant to love you, baby. I'm sorry, that song's stuck in my head now. The bear and the turtle. No more turtle speed. No more turtle speed, even though I'm going to take the wisdom. I think that this has to do with the wisdom, being an old soul, carrying your home on your back. Who's this Father of Pentacles? It seems like an energy that really wants to commit. Because of him being right next to the card, that's Four of Wands, sometimes can speak of a wedding and ceremony. This bear is coming out of spiritual hibernation. They were in a spiritual slumber. Maybe about why they're here. What's their purpose? Am I a spiritual person? Is that my path? That might not be the path that your soul came here to do this time. Your path might be, I want to focus on not believing in a single thing. I want to see what that feels like. And then, and such and such. I don't know. And seeing how you deal. Like it. So you're an old soul. Okay. Back to that. You're an old soul. Your home is always with you. You're very protected. You may have a Cancer influence here also with that. And you certainly have telepathy. Thought reading. ESP. Telepathy, don't tell anybody you think you have that. I wouldn't say anything about that. I wouldn't say anything to people about half of the stuff we talk about on the tarot. But that is what that card means, okay? It can be a very clever, intelligent person that's able to read between the lines so well that it could feel like it's even thought reading, okay? But there can be a heavy mind-to-mind connection with maybe specific people, almost like a group that's coming through with this lizard card. That's right. That's strange. Like a group that are very connected in the mind. In the mind. Who's this Father of Pentacles? Okay. Who's the Father of Pentacles? I was going to say that, and then I get the owl. That means like you already know. You know who this is. This energy that really, 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 really wants to commit to you. Do they? Do they for sure? Because you're clairvoyant. The owl. You know things. You sense things. You have a perception. And man, you're lethal. If you want something, no one's going to... Like this, like these energies right here. They're not really even going to see... Have you ever seen too much of a fight with an owl or a mouse? No. This thing is slow. It doesn't make noise. And it comes in and it's quick. And it's gone. It's like there 1 minute and gone the next. Get what you want. You're so focused. This Father of Pentacles is something new. No, I don't know if you actually know of this person physically. Shaking hands, how do you do? Or if this is the energy that you sense and have a connection with already. The Knight of Pentacles, they want to be your Knight of Pentacles. They want to come in slowly with an offer, a steady, fight for you. They won't have to, but would want to. Want to be dependable, loyal, and by your side. This person's usually wealthy, by the way. I don't know if that has to do with the why this overflow. Because if this is an energy that you haven't met yet, then this is the wealthy, like, individual. Somebody who's just, they're a boss already. They know they got their ass together, right? They have their stuff together. And this is a new opportunity with this person could be that you like this person too in spirit already and have a connection, and that's why this, because you're not going to get cards that talk so good and happy about energies that you're not happy about talking about. It's not going to be like that. If it is, then click off that. You don't want to know about how bad people think about us or anything like that. Like, because I know that happens, but you don't want to dwell on that. Don't give your haters a show. Don't give them the entertainment. That's what they want. So the Star, Ace of Pentacles, oh my lordy. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands is some huge, strong energy. I'm going to put the overlight. I always call it something weird. You call it overlight, my lights ahead, up top. I never just say, just turn on, hit the switch. Hit the switch. New beginnings. This is wonderful. Romance, love, work, finances. You're going to be the star. This is like a manifestation in the physical of what you've been wanting, my friends. Pisces. Makes sense, this owl and this hawk. I'm telling you, you're about to get something and no one's going to see it coming. Main female. It's the summer of love. You already know. You already know. It's the summer of love. Yes, I listen to music when I upload my videos. Most of my day is getting happy with the vibes of music, for sure. That's one of my favorite hobbies to do. Adjudication, judgment. Make it, but you know what? It could be going to court and saying, okay, I do, let's do this, and let's do this quick. Settling something. That's settled. Have the thoughts. You're in somebody's thoughts big time. Also a card that says, watch your thoughts. But you see how that person looks like the person in this picture? Whoever this is a person who has painted a picture of you that's nice. Okay? So, it's nice. It's happy. It's like proud of you. Amazed by you. Inspired by you. And so then we have the coffin, because that means that there's a situation going out of your life. This has to do with this Tower card, because the Death card in Tarot, Scorpio, and the Tower, Scorpio, these two go together, because there's something that was ending that was unequal, the scales off balance. And so now here we have in the distant horizons, you're going to be laying a obstacle or a challenge, could be even a court situation. You're going to be laying that to rest. It's going to turn out good. No matter what it is, I don't really care about sides at all. I just know that when I'm reading, I'm going to read the truth of what my cards say. And it says something's going to end for you that was not equal, that was not fair, that needed to come down. Okay, stop judging yourself harshly for this. The pathway. And then the pathway. To this energy. Wealthy, committed. This is my stomach. Oh. I am a leader on the bottom of this deck. I was made for loving you, baby. Good gentleman and court. Prison. In the reverse. So it's about freeing yourself is what I would say immediately looking at that. Your golden ships are coming in. There's going to be strength in trade and currency. What does this have to do with the sea turtle? For somebody, there's a sea turtle involved. Maybe it's a Cancer, or maybe this turtle is representing, it could be an actual sign. Like, what if you've been at the beach and you've seen sea turtles? Or what if you're watching your TV and sea turtles come up? Or what are you wanting to trade? What trip are you going to go on? Prison in reverse. Oh, we're really getting out of our mind. And it can be the mind space here. But you're freeing, you're about to travel, you're about to see a lot, and you're about to get some golden ships coming in. Tell me about the prison card in reverse, please. I don't want to see it. The 9 of Wands, because you never gave up. And that's what it takes. It sure does take persistence, doesn't it? Everything does. Everything good seems to take persistence and hard dedication. Not hard work necessarily. Dedication, though. Dedication. Focus. Even when wounded. And the Woe Is Me card. And the Key card. This matches up with the Concern card in the other deck. This is Lenormand, the key, the solution, the answer to your problem. Because you could feel very much so like, I don't know, so this is horrible. I don't know how I'm going to... You could be feeling sorry for yourself about a situation here where you're having to persist a whole lot and it feels like it's trapped. It feels like it's a trap. Like, oh my goodness, is this what life was about? No, you're meant to break free from that. You're meant to rise and elevate like this hawk. Your focus and the stork is going to help you with new business opportunities, new things to birth to life. And it really means you're taking flight. There's possible even relocation here. Movement, travel, a new home, a new space, a new place. The stork has something also to do with this star energy, Aquarius energy. Pisces, what else? The mountain to overcome. Well, you can overcome it because you're going to fly right above it. Is what I'm seeing. Is your focus, your determination. And also, you're going to know any tricks, traps, any hard areas to hike. When you're overcoming this mountain, you're already going to know it because the owl and the ability to have that vision, the foresight that lets you know like what's coming up. You know what I mean? Have you ever wondered like why your instinct's so good? Like you just always know that something's about to happen. There's that lizard energy, and especially with Pisces, I would say that's a pretty strong innate ability. We all have these abilities. Some signs are a little bit more connected as far as like with their emotions and senses and intuit. There's marriage and the birds in reverse. Putting it, somebody said that you're leaving or you want to leave because they didn't put on much effort, but you're like, yeah, well, people are talking, you're sad, and I'm walking. I'm sorry. I'm being really silly, but that might be what you're saying to this person. And there's court coming together, making something official, and really good news. The movement's about to pick up. Have faith, my friend. Have faith. Wherever you derive your faith from, you're going to need that. And you're going to be so happy when you see this overflow. Let's pull angel number for you. What about the key? What about the key? I'm just real curious about the key, because that card, okay, it's going to be in your confidence, your bravery, and how you put yourself out in the fire. Down, 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 in a ring of fire. In a ring of fire. That's all I know from that song. That's all I know. 18. You're kind-hearted. Open-minded, kind-hearted, and your ambition is to leave the world better than you found it. Ensuring that you're aligned with the collective highest need. Highest good at all. 33. Number 33. I'm expanding. Any positive changes you are considering right now, any projects you're considering right now, will be well worth your while. Expect that your power to manifest, honestly, is going to be overflow. Expect that. I am expanding. Also, my expression number 27, your mind is wide open and you are tolerant and compassionate towards all ways of life. You value freedom of expression and you want to improve the conditions of people, whether in your community, country, or the world at large. Very similar to this kind-hearted card, right? Doing things for the betterment of all. Really, truly, actually caring about everyone else. And I like that. All right. Twitter platform, or the former Twitter platform. Spiritual involvements or participations. Phew, sorry. I'm a little photosensitive, so if I look at the light, it really brings it on. And, yeah, it could be about communication on any kind of social media, right? Oh, it can also be communication with spirit realm. You might be a medium, psychic medium, communication between worlds. And what was I just saying? That there are some signs that have this really strong intuitive sense, and so yes, Pisces would be perfect for psychic medium. Mediumship. It might be the key to whatever this trade or skill or ability. Clairvoyance, clear smelling. And for life path number 4, the builder, ruling planet Earth. You're building commitments and bonds and friendships too with this. Not just, oh, here, put a ring on it. No. These are all kinds of commitments and all kinds of partnerships. And they're important for you in this life. They're important for your rise. And because there's also certain souls that have kind of like signed up or agreed to be part of different stages in your life, and they're the most appropriate fit. So you're building, and you're building with others, it looks like, whether you've met these energies in the physical yet or not. So that's what I've got for you, Pisces. Rather long reading. If you need a private reading, please reach out to me in the description box below is how. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and come back, please. That's all I ask. Sending you lots of love. Bye.